Cesar, it's been a difficult period at the club. Can you tell us what the atmosphere is like now? Can you feel a difference?
Yeah, obviously it was a difficult week for the club, but now we have to move on. Obviously, we are in a difficult position, and we want to start winning games and to get in the position that Chelsea should be.
How did you hear the news about Mourinho's departure, and what was your reaction?
Well, I heard leaving the training ground, and obviously the reaction was sadness, because when, as a player in your club, changes a manager, obviously it's because you are not doing the right things. And as a player, when I got this situation, obviously you feel responsible and you want to change it, because never when a team is winning and doing the stuff amazingly, you don't change the manager. So obviously it was hard, but now it's time to think in the future.
Do the players feel responsible?
Yeah, obviously when you are in the situation so bad, it's because we were not doing the correct things. Sometimes the results was not there, and sometimes we were unlucky. But to be in this position, all of us, obviously, we are part of this because we were on the pitch.
You publicly thanked Jose on Twitter. How do you think he improved you as a player?
I learned a lot from him. First, when he arrived, even if I was not playing, I always felt his confidence. After a few months, he gave me the chance to play as a left back, and I improved a lot. I win the Premier League in that position, and I always had his confidence, and I always tried to give him back on the pitch, on the training, and obviously now it's time to give for the next manager.
To go from that euphoria of winning the league to the situation this season, why do you think the atmosphere has changed so much inside the club?
It's difficult to analyze how strong we were in May when we won the Premier League. With just 3 defeats in the Premier League, and now the beginning of the season was so hard and it's difficult. But now it's not time to think about it, just to learn from the mistakes. Obviously, the atmosphere is not good when you don't win, and this is reality. But it's time to focus on the next games.
It's a very unusual situation for a team to be booed when they're playing well. How did you feel about the crowd's reaction during the Sunderland game? Can you understand that anger?
Yeah, the fans has their own opinion. We are not in a good position. We cannot expect. You cannot. I don't know the name in English, but I think for the position that we were, they always gave everything for us. They support us. Obviously, when we didn't get results, they have the respect to express their own opinion. And on Saturday was a difficult day for everybody, for the club, for the fans, the players. We were in a difficult position on the table, change of manager, and all what we wanted, I think, the whole stadium was to get a win that everybody needed, and now it's time to get the confidence back from them, and I think we will get it, and obviously the atmosphere will be very good again.
Was it a coincidence that the team started playing better, or just because it was Sunderland?
We played an amazing first half. This is the reality. After you can say what you want, but the reality is that we play well. The people create chances. I think defensively we were strong. And after we got the win, that was what we wanted, and in a difficult day like Saturday.
A lot of people said after the game that players looked like they were playing with more freedom, looked liberated. Do you agree with that?
Football changes a lot. If you see maybe another games, you can see the same, because we played well. Sometimes we played well, but we made one mistake that punished. Every time we made mistake, we were punished, and the results were not there, and the confidence obviously was lower than when you are winning. But now I think we have to get the positive from the game. Don't think about the past, and to kick on, because we have still 5-6 months to play and great things in our hands.
Is Guus Hiddink the right man to help you kick on? What was your reaction to his appointment?
Yeah, he's an experienced manager, obviously with a great trajectory in the football. He managed Chelsea, he won the FA Cup, so I think is the right man to be with us. The club believes in him, and we have to adapt as quick as possible into him, and obviously together is the only way to get results.
What has he said to the players since coming in? What's been his message?
Until now, hello. We'll see this afternoon.
What will be the priorities for him? What needs to change?
We have to change a few things. Obviously, to have this amount of points is because we need to improve in a few things, and I think he will analyze and he will tell us what we have to do, and obviously as a player we have to reflect this on the pitch.
After the Leicester game, Jose said that top 4 is impossible now. What do you think about that? What can you still achieve this season?
Now we don't have any target. Obviously we would like to arrive there, but in the position that we are now, we have to focus on the next game and to get wins, because we are not even in the middle table, and this is the reality. And again, on Saturday we were playing a game that a team that was below us and was difficult to play. So now it's time to get wins and climb step by step.
How does it affect confidence being so far down the table at this time of year?
It's a position that we don't want to be here, obviously, but if we are here, it's because the number says that, and now it's a strange feeling, because we are used to be in top positions. Last year we were top of the table since day one until the end of the season, and it's difficult, but we have to be the reality. The position is where we are, and it's hard, and we have to fight for getting back in winning ways.
John Terry said that only a couple of players have performed well this season, the rest haven't. How do you assess your own contribution?
My own contribution always I put in as a team contribution, and this year we are not doing the targets that we are getting. You know, we wanted to win the Premier League again. We are far from this, and obviously I'm not happy, because I always want more, and I think as a player I feel part of the team, and same as last year I was feeling part of the winning team. This year I feel part of the losing team, and I'm not happy, because I could do better and I can do better, and I will work for it.
Manchester United, Chelsea, always a huge game in the Premier League. How important is this match in terms of the rest of Chelsea's season?
It's a big game. Always Manchester United against Chelsea. It's a big game in English football. You play against top players, and obviously even if the position of both teams are quite different that we are used to, but remains a big game.
What have you thought of Manchester United's performances this season?
Well, I think all of the teams we are struggling, because this year the Premier League is getting really tough. Every game is difficult. We are seeing scores that anybody predicts, and obviously the elimination in the Champions League was hard for them, but here in the race for the Premier League, and they will fight until the end.